Finally. Hello, I'm your girl Kizzy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please consider pressing that like button and subbing up and turn the notification bell on so that you know every single time I go on. Hello, hello. And the one on my head is the hubby. I'm supposed to get this done every couple of weeks anyway. I've been waiting on him and he's finally doing it. So the main reason I'm on here tonight is I'm spilling some of the tea. So I'm gonna start off by giving a little info about me first. Okay, I had my first kid at
I
17.
thought you were about to say I had my first kiss.
I think the clippers are in his ears a little too much,
Mm.
but I had my first kid at 17. I lost count. She's 22 or 21, one or the other. I think she's 21, going on 22. That's how brain fried I am right now. The sun kills me or analyze me. I don't know which one it's supposed to go to. Anywho, I have a son. He's over the age of 18. I'm not going to give no info out about him, considering what I'm spilling tonight. First, I had my son right at 21 years old. So they gave me a reason to live. I had a really bad upbringing. So, and just FYI, before I spill the tea, I've taken responsibility for my actions, period. I'm at fault on a lot of things, okay? And I'll be the first to tell you that. I don't judge nobody on their, what words I'm looking for? I don't judge nobody by their beliefs in a higher power, none at all. And I'm not going to force you to believe in mine, period. With a whole bunch of T's on that, okay? It's just not happening. And ain't nobody gonna force their religious beliefs on me either. So I have my daughter. She's got two kids. I love them both dearly, and I love her dearly. We do not currently talk right now. The main reason of that is pretty stupid and pretty selfish, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to be in the drama about it. She, I have promised her I would get her an Easter dress, and I felt sick that entire week and was pretty bad sick on Easter. I could barely go down the street without having to find a trash can to lean over into. Had to keep a bathroom within distance. 'Cause I was hugging the toilet, hugging the trash can all week long, and not one text from her was asking me how I was doing at all. None. Only things I got from her, she was coming at me. I do have texts or receipts to prove that. I could show you all that later, but tonight is not about her. I'm going over info about me, and I'm only going to go over two that I'm exposing, along with a story time. So, the info about me, ever since my kid's donor, as I call him, ever since his new wife at the time, my kid was only 2 at the time when she came into her life, which I didn't care. If it made Richard, the donor, happy, then okay, whatever, bro. But I go to meet her. I go to meet her. My kid is in my left arm. My daughter's in my left arm. I go to meet her, my hand's out, for the intention to shake her hand. Once he gets done with this, I can show you the reaction she gave me. She, she looks at me and then goes, I know you. I don't like you. I bet you think I give a shit. Oh, really?
A bullshit. A bullshit.
A bullshit. Like, come on now. See, this story time's been needing to come out for 21 years now. And the only reason I haven't done it sooner is because I got a grandkid and I don't want to fuck shit up with that. But now, my current state of health and what's currently going on between me and them messes that up. So, anyway, we'll get to that later. So, after meeting Bianca, the stepmom, her picture ain't on here, but this is what Richard looks like. There are 2 pages of him, this one being his first one. Okay, that's one. And then there's I'm trying to get it back to that other page. Learning this as I go, y'all. And then there's this one. So there's 2 of them. And both are him. I mean, there's, all that. And I'm not going to bring my kid's picture into this because when all this started, it was not her fault, any at all. I want to talk about him for a minute. But Richard was 24 when I met him. I wasn't even 18 yet. I wasn't even 16 yet. But back in the day, people don't really care as long as you give consent. So that's whatever. So back to the day that I went to meet Bianca. I'll find her picture somewhere to show you. After her giving me that reaction, looking me up and down and saying I don't like you, I laughed at her at first, and I'm like, I don't care if you like me or not. As long as my kid's in your life, or you're in my kid's life, it's not to deal with me. I'm not going nowhere. Apparently, she did not believe me. Because all her, Richard, and Tammy have done. This is Tammy. All they have done. I know. All they have done is keep her from me off and on as often as I've been able to. So, make sure that was seen. Here we go. That's Bianca, or Tammy. But anyway, back to Mr. Acuff, where it all started, when he actually thought that I was going to stop seeing my kid. He was out his every little mind. But y'all seen those 2. I'll show you Bianca later. But anyway, she tried to take my kid out of my arm. Bitch, that wasn't gonna happen, okay? Here I am about on my deathbed right now, and I'm still telling you, bitch, it ain't gonna happen, okay? So, all these years of me standing up to her, she didn't like me. She always had to stand behind a child, or behind an official, or behind Richard, as if it was gonna stop me.
When you say official, I think of like referee in sports or something.
Really? Of course you will. So yeah,
That's a
the
foul.
entire time, that's how she's always done. So if she didn't try to keep her from me is one thing, try to keep her from me on another, and she always got a fucking way with it too. Money talks, okay? Satan talks. So when I call them, it's because it's a crowd of people over there, mainly blood, and it's cult like. No, it's not cult like. It is a cult in that church. But why you want to keep a kid from the parent that actually love them? I can't help I was prettier than her. I can't help I was only a size 3 the whole time I knew her. And she was like, what, 20? Really? And then, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that she was telling me of. Bianca was. And so many people came to me with proof of that. I'm going to get to all the proof in another video. Tonight, it's just feeling a little bit of the tea.
You gotta stay still.
I'm still... So the main reason I'm starting this tonight is they think they got their way with me tonight on my live. No, baby, you still didn't. You getting my pretty face out there. You can claim I'm on rugs or whatever you want to, baby. But guess what? Just because face out there claiming I'm on rugs don't mean I can't change with this face. I can start with this face. Right here. This is just feeling the beans about you right now, though. That's all. So overall, she hasn't liked me. Richard lets it happen, okay? I don't blame it all on Bianca because she was raised that way by Tammy. What?
Step on that.
Why?
Just do it.
Why?
Step on those. Now you're officially on rugs.
Right. What's that? That's corny, but it's pretty fucking funny. You know, it's pretty. But anyway, yeah. She's been jealous of me my kid's entire life. And see, right now, the reason my kid and I are not talking is because, like I said, I couldn't get her Easter dress that she wanted. I was laid up in the bed. If I wasn't puking, I was sleeping. I got receipts on that, too. And then on top of that, when she was texting the hubby right here, not one thing to him was, how is she? Is she any better? Nope, nothing. I'll show you the receipts on that one in another video too. So, I know they were in her ear, so it's not completely my kid's fault either. It's just a text that I got when I finally picked up my phone after a whole week of being sick. I picked it up for the first time, and the receipt that I got from her, I had to make a decision. So, I made the decision of blocking her for a while. Maybe permanently. I don't know. I just know is right now. I love her with all my heart. I know she's gonna watch this eventually. I love you, babe, and I always will. You and my grandkid, plural. And if I don't get to see you again before that day, just know I'll always love you. I can only pray that you keep my grandkids in the know about their granny. I know once blocking you, that meant blocking them. Didn't have a choice. It was either do that or you see me in the obituary sooner than you thought. But after Out Tonight happened, I wanted to get on here and start spilling the tea on the series. So that's where this started over 21 years ago with my kid. Her stepmom didn't want me nowhere around her or in her life at all. I mean, if you looked at Bianca, you would see that. You think Tammy was ugly? That just showed you. If you think she's ugly, imagine her kid. No fucking better. But see, it's not about treat others as you want to be treated. It's I'm gonna treat her how she treated me. And she didn't like how that tasted. Karma don't taste good when it's a bad thing coming at you. So she had always been after me all those 21 years. And she didn't try the same thing with me and my grandkid. And it still didn't work. I still stood up to her whenever she had a face around. She had the cops come to my house one time and she was still in the van like a dumb bitch. But Tammy and Bianca's where this all started. All because Richard got her knocked up. Ooh wee. As if he couldn't get loose, Richard. He got loose all right. Wet and loose. All those nights when they were going to no women's retreat. He would call me 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's meet up. I miss doing this to you. I miss doing that to you. We're talking oral, okay? I miss doing this to you. I miss doing that to you. And the one time I agreed was because he told me that if I wanted more time with my kid, that I would do that. What would you do as a mother or father with the other parent saying, do this with me or do that with me and you have more time with your kid? Fuck yeah, I'm going to. That's my kid. But guess what? He didn't keep his deal. Oh my God. He did not keep his end of the bargain. In which I should have known because he had been a liar the entire time I've known him. He still is one. Which I see why everybody turned out like him. I wouldn't wish nothing on their kids, but they're following right in their footsteps. I'm not gonna mention names, but their oldest daughter, she got out when she could. For it to be a church with only a few church members go, and a few the church members' friends go to. Let me step in there. Oh my God, you're going to hell. Toss the blood, toss the holy blood, toss holy water, whatever. Right. But, they're preaching at this church, okay? False prophets, if I've ever seen it. And I thought my daddy was bad. He would talk Jesus this and Jesus that, and he did stuff to me for 4 years. I forgave him, yes, but I would rather go through another 4 years of what my daddy was doing to me than to go another 21 years going through what Richard, Tammy, and Bianca did to my kid and myself. I would rather do that again with my dad. My daddy was the bully's bully growing up. He told me all kinds of stories about it. Well, I'm sure some of them had it coming to them. And guess what? This is YouTube right here, buddy, which means it's on the net forever. Which means everybody in this entire world is going to hear and see this video. Which means everybody's going to know about y'all. awareness of it. This is for entertainment purposes only, though. But once it's on the net, it's on the net. And I'm on live right now. So it's going to get out. I can only hope this sucker gets views because, by God, it needs to. It needs to be told about y'all and that damn cult and what y'all do to kids. It needs to be said, it needs to be heard. I don't even know how many kids you fucked up before you fucked mine up. Literally. I don't know. But I feel sorry for those kids that you fucked up before you met mine. Mine's just confused, thank God. Just confused. That's fixable. It ain't too late for her. Well, hopefully it ain't too late for some of your kids. But I don't wish that on your kids. Just you. Bianca, Tammy, and Richard. Just y'all. And I don't even wish this on the first person that came into my life against my kid. Her name's Annette. But she's been apologizing ever since for what she did to Daisha. And she's apologized to me a million and one times too. Like I said, I'm at fault too. I've made mistakes, but I accept my responsibility. I stood up for it. But I would have never done anybody the way y'all done my kid. Never. Y'all can come on my live streams 24/7 if you wanted to. It still ain't gonna stop me from telling the truth about y'all. Whenever I got a free hand in a minute, I'm gonna show you what the cult building looks like. Just giving y'all the basics of who these people are, what they are.
You got
What?
Stay still.
I'm still. I need air
You
is
grab
all.
that too when you move. Or you move when you grab that.
Well, I'm not doing it now. Hurry, 'cause I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. This is hard.
Really?
Yeah.
How the hell is that line of hard?
Because it wasn't even a line anymore because your hair grew out so much. So I had to reline it.
Right. Anyway, that's where all this bullshit started. Was because she's never liked me and never liked me standing up to her. Where I'm at fault at in so many places with my kid, it's not even funny. But what mom ain't at fault with her kid? Ain't that how you teach them? I never try to keep my kid from her daddy. Never. But see, I'm always trying to keep her away from me. I always had to raise her from a distance because they always kept her from me, and I always like control her phone calls with me. I wouldn't never go. I wouldn't never leave. I didn't like that. So yeah, with the ones that I'm exposing are the ones I showed you in this video. And that's the part where it started on part one, exposure and story time. Richard Acuff, Tammy Gibson, and Bianca Acuff / Gibson. So yeah. So that's where that starts, y'all. So I'm hoping everybody's doing okay. I just wanted to get the series really going. And I really hope you listened to it all the way through. And if you did, it's going to be a whole lot more of that. Because a whole lot more shit to expose and everything else in between. So please give this video a like so that I know that the story time, spilling the tea, and all that good stuff, that you're interested in it. It'll let me know how far back to go with the story time / exposure. Anyway, turn the notification bells on. You'll know when I go every time. I clean, I eat, the story time, and I live react. I hope y'all have a good night. I'm your girl Kizzy, and I love you. Peace.